This is Becoming a Professional Bass Player. My name's Deborah and this is the video journal of my career transition. Good morning, good morning. Oh, it's Friday morning, our regular meet-up, and that was enough by Simply Red. I've focused now back on Truly Red because we have a Truly Red gig booked in. We're going to be playing at the Fickle Pickle on the 10th of July. So I've been busy getting with Martha, let me just move my chair in a little bit, getting the poster ready, hiring a few deps where we need them, and sort of getting to know new, really talented musicians and making sure we've got all of our ducks in a row. But yes, I'm so excited that that's going to be happening. And I'm looking for, we had such very good feedback with Truly Red when we played the Park Inn that I'm really looking forward to doing a bigger gig and a fuller set. I think we did 20 numbers at the Park Inn, or we'll be doing 28 Simply Red numbers this time. And it will be where we filmed the promo. So at the Fickle Pickle, they've got all the Truly Red lighting already programmed in, and our colour scheme, which is red, navy and white, red, navy, white and black. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a really special gig. So I've been practicing every day and also trying to make this habit of daily practice now and feeling like I'm entitled to do that, and I do. One of the things I've done is that I've bought TED Talks Bass told me about a bass fretboard trainer that he has made, and I've purchased that. And you know, if ever I'm given something and asked to review it, I've decided that I will kind of declare that. So unless you hear otherwise, I've paid for all the things that I'm doing. So I've got the bass fretboard trainer, which is fantastic. When I was doing jazz school, my tutor, Terry Gregory, said, wouldn't it be handy to have something that, you know, you could just say, where are the B's? And all the B's would light up. Or where are the G's? And all the G's on the fretboard would light up. Well, the bass fretboard trainer does that, and then you get tested on where they are. So I've been doing that every day, followed by playing through some of the songs that I'm required to play for Divine Funk and Truly Red. And I think when I go to Talking Low next time, I'm going to ask all the bass players there what their favourite way of warming up, what their daily practice routines are, because there'll be doubtless be lots of things there that I haven't thought about or done. So I'm going to pinch some of those. Another fun thing I'm doing today is that I'm going to see Ashdown Amps, who are based in Malden. And I've arranged that because a couple of people on the YouTube and Tony Sandeman at Jazz Schools have said to me, is something up with your amp? Because it sounds like you've got the octaver on, and an octaver is something that makes your bass sound like you're playing that octave and the one above. I thought, oh, I don't know what button I've pressed there. And I've got round it by using my PA system now for doing our YouTubes. And I've got a pedal board that Alex Moore helped me with. And that is now what I take and plug directly into the PA system, revolutionising my playing life. But I thought I do want to understand, and people have told me that Ashdown are very friendly, and they are. So again, I won't be getting any freebies, but I will be getting some of their time. They're going to show me what all the buttons mean. When I bought the amp from a lovely bass player called Stephen Johnson, he showed me what everything on it did. And it was so lovely, but I was so green, so new in my bass playing career at that point that I didn't have the foundations upon which to put that knowledge. And it just sort of, I was listening, but I thought at the time, I know this is going in and going out because I just can't, I haven't got anything to structure this knowledge. So for ages, I've been a bit clueless about how to make my amp sound better, how to EQ it, all those sorts of things. But I have a much clearer idea now. So I feel like the knowledge is going to stick this time. So I will film that and show you next week. I've also been having lots of review meetings. So Glitterball has been running for about 10 months now. And in that time, we've worked with, I like to find good suppliers and keep working with them, build relationships, with the venues, because you can get more, quite simply, you can get more achieved. It's obvious, isn't it? And as part of that, what I would do when I worked in big companies on a marketing front is hold reviews. You do it in therapy as well. How's your therapy going? Are the goals that you had when you came in, are they still the same goals you have now? Where do you think you are? How is this going? How am I performing as a therapist? Those sorts of things. So this week I've done a lot of that. I've had a review with Jamie. And we came up with some action points each for how we're going to make the next event at the Railway even better for consumers, even better for Jamie, even better for me, even better for the musicians and staff. So that's exciting. We're going to clear out the green room. We're going to create a flower garden outside a VIP garden. We're going to put the DJ on first. Really excited about some of the changes. Some of them are really beautiful. Others are quite practical. Like I need to get a couple of clothes rails because people were dumping their coats on top of the dance podiums, which then makes it difficult for the dancers to do their best. So it's really thinking these things through. I've had a review with Martha, who's been a delight to work with for the past 9 months, and making sure that our processes between the two of us are streamlined and she's getting what she needs and I'm getting the support that I need. I've had a review with the sound and lighting team, and that was really helpful because for both sides of the party there, it's a lot at stake on a Divine Funk night that is outside the realms of a usual band. And it can be quite stressful. So having a moment to sit down and think about, just simple things like let's make a list of all the lighting equipment that should be brought as standard, all the sound equipment that should be brought as standard. Have a program on the system for who's in ears and what they like. So for those of you that aren't in music, you have an in-ear on stage, like a little headphone set that plugs into a pack that's on your back. You've probably seen people on television running around with them. And in your in-ear, if you're in Divine Funk, you get the click, which is like a metronome. You get the cues, which is saying chorus in 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have keyboards on a backing track, so you get a little bit of the keyboards, and you would also get the other musicians. If you're a vocalist, you will want to be able to hear yourself and also the other singers so that you can do your harmonies right. But each of those, the way that each member of the band wants that is very unique to them. So those settings can be saved. And then again, that makes that process very streamlined. We're also looking at streamlining the sound check process, because it's not just sound check. It's the hour before sound check where you're setting up, where you're patching into the system so that you can get your in-ears working. That's not a sound check. That is set up, I guess, and making sure that goes well. So that was a super meeting, and I look forward to that making things much more pleasant for myself and Joe and Liam, who run sound and lighting, next time we play. So that'll be on the 18th. What else have I been doing? Oh yes, and then I had a super production meeting last night. So we have a production team. It's myself and Caroline, Dan Tate, our DJ, and also Martha. She wasn't able to make it last night, but Martha's on that team. And we look at marketing, venues. We look at the set list, the theming going forward, what worked well, what didn't. We're considering some merch. One of the things that I think is super cute, I can't wait to see this, is a lady called Marissa, who's Dan's wife, is making us some t-shirts. And we've got these lovely Divine Funk's Immersive Disco t-shirts. And we're going to get... This is a trifling detail, but it is the trifles that make life fun. Caroline and I, both our husbands, very kindly help us out on the night. So my husband Spencer, he does the door and does any extra ticket sales, and he will be doing part of the shop. Caroline's husband Sol is going to help put the swing up and move some of the props around, make sure that the dancers can get to their podiums and what have you. So we're going to get t-shirts for both the husbands with Divine Funk's, black t-shirts, I think, Divine Funk's Immersive Disco and Crew on the back. They're going to look very cute. I'm going to enjoy that. So yeah, a busy time, a happy time. It is actually proving lots and lots of fun. I'm going to say goodbye now because I'm going to pack up my kit and get off to Ashdown Amps and see what they've got to tell me about where I'm going wrong with sound. So it's a real journey with sound, isn't it? The more you learn, the more your ear develops, the more you realise is like, oh, I can hear even more that's not quite right now. It's like ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. So I will be back on Tuesday with my film about Ashdown Amps, and also I'm going to do a wedding visit this weekend to see the Canary Sheds and what that's like as a venue. So lots to tell you next week. You have a lovely weekend and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.